I'm gonna lay this on thick here. I'm very nostalgic about sentient, anthropomorphic talking vehicles. Obviously, I love Thomas, which aired on PBS Kids, and I own plenty of VHS tapes. Tugs, I found on YouTube. The Cars franchise, I'm a die-hard fan of. And let's see, what else am I leaving out? Oh yeah, Auto Be Good. What? Never heard of it? I'm not surprised. So, shows and movies as popular as Cars and Thomas are obviously going to have more success running on popular networks. Auto Be Good, though, holds a special place in my heart for good life lessons taught through fun-loving characters who are talking cars with exaggerated personalities. This show aired on a very, very obscure network run by AMC called Animeania from 2002 before the network went defunct in 2009. These were truly nostalgic times because Animeania only aired for a short period of time in a time slot early in the morning before switching to regular adult programs. And when I say real nostalgic times, because this was one of those networks that you had to wait for a specific time to come on to watch these cartoon shows. Other than that, it was the home shopping network from 1 a.m. to fucking 7 a.m. And after 7 a.m., there would be an Asian lady doing yoga in the morning. And then at 8 o'clock, it would turn over towards the kids' networks. Yeah, those are really, truly nostalgic times where you had to sit there physically and wait for your show to come on. On Animania, there were 4 cartoons that would air for children, and I'm talking about my favorite of these 4 today. Before eating my breakfast and making my way to first grade, let's take a look back at Auto Be Good. This early CGI animated series takes place in the city of Auto, a city full of sentient cars. Right in the show's kick-ass intro theme, we're introduced to our main characters, all distinct in their respective designs and personalities. We have Johnny, who's the cool, awesome dude character based on a 2003 Dodge Viper. Callie, who's like a Valley Girl stereotype based on a Mercedes R170. Marina, a Hispanic accented off-road fanatic based on a purple Jeep Liberty. Derek, the big, charming southern accented pickup truck based on a Dodge Ram 3500. EJ, who is one of the younger rambunctious characters based on a green Mini Cooper. He's friends with another rambunctious younger character named Izzy. He is a very unique model of car. Built by BMW in 1958, it is a BMW Isetta, which is a really interesting and fascinating looking compact car from that time period. Miles, the nervous, worrisome, overly cautious character, who I originally thought was a Studebaker, but he more closely resembles a VW Carmen Ghia. Franklin, who's the wise, old, grandfather-like figure to all the characters. He's based on a 1931 Tatra T80. Finally, you have the Professor. He's an extra quirky inventor with a German accent, but based on a French car called a Citroën 2VC. The way each episode would work is the characters interact in a world of sentient cars, where each story actually had a Christian-themed life lesson at the end. I never actually realized that growing up with this, but it's not overly thrust in your face saying, "Obey God or go to hell!" Instead, they put it together into a humorous, sometimes action-packed and fun-oriented stories that any kid would enjoy. The series ran from 2005 to 2006, so yeah, 1 year to enjoy this gem on this network. But they always ran repeats, so in reality it's more like 2005 to 2008. Only a year after the 63 episodes came out in 2008 and ran the repeats, Animeania went defunct, and these cartoons were never seen again. But you could still find plenty of Auto Be Good content on YouTube, and they sold some DVDs for home media. But other than that, a lot of episodes are lost, and it's something I actually really miss and enjoyed watching grow up. But this series has gotten quite a cult following, especially now in 2025, since the 20-year anniversary is coming up on it. That's pretty insane. 20 damn years since this series first aired in 2005. And you can always find plenty of content people have uploaded on YouTube, including some of the home media releases. And there's something unique about the home media releases, because when this aired on the network that I was talking about, Animeania, It was the only focus of the show was on the cars themselves. And that was it. There was no other segments, nothing like that. But on the home media releases, I have discovered that there are actual human segments.
What are you reading, Johnny? Honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God.
The CG animation is definitely dated, but the cars should really be the focus here. The humans look downright fucking creepy to me. They give me Joshua and the Promised Land vibes, and that's the kind of vibe that makes a static noise in my brain.
Just call me Chris. Listen.
And remember when I said this was a Christian show? The human segments really enforce that shit.
Kneel before Christ! Ah!
The car segments are really all the show needed, and the network that aired it knew that, and they left out all these human segments. I'd rather have a well-written story about talking cars than poorly animated human kids telling me basically obey or burn. And that's really all there is to Auto Be Good. If you want to check out Auto Be Good, a lot of it is available on YouTube, and I recommend it. Just skip through all the human segments; they're completely pointless. If you're a fan of anthropomorphic vehicles, this is a pretty damn good show, and it's a sliver of nostalgia from my childhood that I wanted to share with all of you. I'm still going to get through all the Thomas content that I have planned and written, but they're still far from finished, so enjoy this little piece of nostalgia that I wanted to look back on, and I just wanted to share with you. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.